Good evening, everybody. Welcome here to John Mickelson Field on the campus of Eastern Arizona College. Lee Patterson with you as we count you down to kickoff on the Open Loop Energy pregame show here from Thatcher, Arizona. Open Loop Energy, a proud supporter of Gila Valley Athletics and a mining partner. Should be a good one here tonight as the wind starts to whip around here in the Gila Valley. It is the 1-1 Valley Christian Trojans on the road to take on the 2-0 Thatcher Eagles. And we'll take a deep dive into this matchup brought to you by the Valley Telecom Group. For all your communication needs, visit VTC.net. We're getting set for what promises to be an exciting matchup tonight here at Eastern Arizona College as the Thatcher Eagles take on the Valley Christian Trojans. The game has plenty of anticipation after last season's two thrilling matchups, both which were won by Valley Christian by 1 point. A 21-20 playoff victory and a 15-14 regular season win for the Trojans. The Eagles come into this game 2-0, looking to continue their dominant start to the season. Last week, they pitched another shutout with a 15-0 win over Chrisman. Thatcher's defense was particularly strong, holding Chrisman to just 48 yards rushing last week and forcing 2 fumbles. Travis Larson was a standout on defense with 2 sacks, while Tristan Brown and Paxton Eccles both found the end zone to power the offense. The Eagles racked up 209 rushing yards as a team. Leading the way was Chad Johnson with 60 yards, including a long run of 39. Valley Christian, meanwhile, is hungry to bounce back after a tough 27-20 loss to Florence last week. The Trojans opened the season with a commanding 48-0 win over Tempe, and they'll be looking to get back to that form tonight. Senior Jake Rockefeller leads the Trojans' rushing attack, while standout junior receiver Colton Gauthier will be a key player in their fast-paced offense. On defense, junior linebacker Ethan Hodgson, the team's leading tackler, will have a crucial task of slowing down Thatcher's powerful running game tonight. The Trojans have had Thatcher's number recently, winning both of last season's matchup by the combined 2 points. Thatcher will be looking for some payback tonight, especially with the home crowd behind them. With Thatcher's dominant rushing attack and strong defense scoring off against Valley Christian's high-octane offense, the game could come down to the wire once again. Both teams are hungry for the win, so stay tuned for what's sure to be another exciting Friday night battle. And that is our game preview brought to you by the Valley Telecom Group, VTC.net. Some injuries the Eagles are dealing with tonight. Jet Howard not in the lineup tonight for the second game in a row. Siler Romero, the starting offensive lineman, not in the lineup tonight either, out with an injury. Back into the lineup tonight will be Brett Jones, who missed last week's game, Ryan Jones, who missed last week's game as well. So the Eagles getting a little bit healthier here tonight. Valley Christian is in their road whites and blues. Eagles are in their home greens with some black accents. We'll take a break here on the Open Loop Energy pregame show. When we come back, we'll give you the starting lineup right after this. Howdy. Let's do 2 minutes. You know what? Let's do 3 minutes instead. Welcome back into the Open Loop Energy pregame show. I am Lee Patterson as we count you down to kickoff between Thatcher and Valley Christian. Let's get to the Hughes Custom Performance starting lineup. HCP is the leader in custom residential and commercial construction in the Gila Valley. HughesCustomPerformance.com. The starting lineup on offense tonight for the Valley Christian Trojans. At quarterback will be number 1, Isaiah Macias. At running back, number 3, Jake Rockefeller. Calvin Gage at wide receiver with Asher Hansel, the junior. At tight end, Caden Palmquist and Daniel Hammond tonight. On the line will be Isaac Leone, Jackson Kuth, Alex Hans, Carson Groff, and Addison Morgan. The starting defense tonight for the Thatcher Eagles. At linebacker will be Brett Jones and Tristan Brown, along Will Chedester at defensive end. Ryan Jones, an outside linebacker. Paxton Eccles will start at defensive back. Madden McGill at the other side, defensive back. At safety will be Crew Ferris. Patrick Nicholas on the other defensive end. Cody Bingham will play defensive back as well. And on the line, it will be Landon Robbins, Brigham Rasmussen for the Thatcher Eagles, the 2 defensive tackles. That is our Hughes Custom Performance starting lineup, brought to you by HCP. The captains are at midfield. The captains today for the Thatcher Eagles are Tristan Brown, along with Cooper Conrad, Paxton Eccles, and Porter Conrad. The captains today for Thatcher in their all green. The captains today for Valley Christian looks like 58 Hudson Pickett, as the toss is happening. I did not recognize his officiating crew when I was down on the field before the game. So an out-of-town crew. It looks like Valley Christian has won the toss. Valley Christian won the toss and has elected to defer. So Thatcher will get the football to start. So we will see, as I picked the Valley Christian offense and the Thatcher defense, we'll see the opposite of what I read on the starting lineups here this afternoon. So the Eagles will get the football and move left to right here to get this non-region matchup underway here tonight. What are the keys to the game tonight? The keys to the game: the Thatcher defense has not given up a point tonight. They're going to have to be that good again tonight. For Valley Christian, find a way to move the ball down the field. Last week against Florence, they fell 27-20. They ran the ball effectively, threw the ball, a lot of short passing routes for Valley Christian in their offense, really an extension of their running game. And they moved the ball down the field quite effectively. So we'll see if it's the offense or the defense. The Thatcher offense has to click eventually for them. Felt like it took until the fourth quarter against Paradise Honors in week 1. Obviously, last week they didn't score offensively until the fourth quarter. It was 2-0 at halftime. So they've got to get it figured out a little bit sooner. Something that's a little bit that's lurking off in the distance. There's a storm blowing in off the mountains. There's some lightning off to the east, and it's gotten awfully dark over there in the last half an hour. So hopefully that stays well to the east or south of us, and we get this game in here tonight. Set to do the kicking for the Trojans will be number 8, Ethan Gomez, the senior. Back deep for the Eagles. Looks like it is Cody Bingham on the near side, and I can't quite see the number on the far side. Could that be number 10, Cade Winkler? That's who it is on the far side. We're ready to go here. We welcome everybody joining us on KATO 1230 AM, also on GilaValleyCentral.net, and on the Thatcher Booster Club YouTube channel as well, as we are in a trimulcast tonight. Gomez set, and we are ready to go here from John Mickelson Field at Eastern Arizona College. Valley Christian will kick with the wind as we get this one underway. The man in the white hat says, let's play some football. The approach and the kick, high end, over the head of everybody, and it will go into the end zone for a touchback. And it will be 1st and 10 for Chad Johnson and the Thatcher Eagle offense. Johnson last week led the team in rushing with 60 yards, including a big 39-yarder early in that game. See if he can keep those stats going this week. Eagles playing without Jet Howard this week, who is still nursing an injured foot. Eagles will send one receiver to the near side. That's Madden McGill, one to the top of the formation as well. Johnson in the shotgun with a tailback directly behind him. Moving left to right on 1st and 10. Sends Jones in motion to the near side. Takes the snap, hands it straight back. Up the middle with room to run across the 25 to the 29-yard line. They're going to give him the 30-yard line, and that's going to be a pickup of 10, or are they going to say just shy of the first down? That looked like the ball carrier was 24, Crew Ferris, on that one, and they're going to measure right away. I'm going to nitpick on some officials real quick. I'm not so sure after one play is when you measure. You either call it short or you call it first down and you keep the game going. But these officials are going to bring it out and measure it here after the first play of the game. And they will set it on the 25 and stretch it across, and it will be enough for the Big O Tires first down by the nose of the football. That's a Big O Tires first down. Schedule an appointment today at bigotires.com or call 928-792-4844. So 1st and 10 Eagles from their own 30-yard line. Check that. That was Cody Bingham on the carry on the first play of the game. 10-yard carry. Two receivers to the top of the formation. Johnson in the shotgun with Bingham to his left. Sends a man in motion. Fakes the handoff. And Johnson keeps it himself, and he'll dive across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Pickup of a yard on the play. Jake Rockefeller there to make the stop for the Trojans. It'll be 2nd down and 9. That was the play that Johnson kept for a big 40-yard run against Crisman last week. It'll be 2nd down and 9 from their own 31 for the Eagles. Opening drive of the ballgame, no score. Two receivers to the top, one to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun with running backs on either side. Takes the snap, back to pass, looks left, pump fakes, now rolls out of the pocket, lets it go on the run to Bingham. Catches it on the run, breaks the tackle, and he's got a first down across the 40 to the 42-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 11 on the play and another Big O Tires first down. Great pocket awareness there by Chad Johnson, the junior. Pump faked it, ran to his left, set his shoulders straight, and found Cody Bingham out of the backfield to pick up another Eagle first down. If the Eagles can find a passing game tonight, that will definitely open up some running lanes later on. 1st and 10 Eagles from their own 41-yard line. Two receivers near side, tight end to the top. Johnson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it to Bingham going left. Bingham has the edge, turns the corner, drags the defender out of bounds on the far side at around the 44-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 3 on the play for Bingham. It'll be 2nd down and 7 from there. Nice pursuit there by the Trojan defense in front of their own bench. It'll be 2nd down and 7. One receiver to the near side, one to the top of the formation. Johnson goes under center with split backs behind him. On 2nd and 7, takes the snap, going to run the veer to the near side, hands it to the first back through across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Goes number 6, Will Chittister, his first carry, and he'll pick up 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Maybe right at 5 for the Eagles. First 3rd down of the game for the Eagles on the opening drive. Two receivers to the top, tight end to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion, that's Chittister. And Johnson runs into Chittister in the backfield, but still carries the defenders across midfield, and that's enough for a first down. That's going to be a pickup of 6 on the play for Johnson and another Big O Tires first down into Trojan territory at the 48-yard line. Chittister ran right into the left shoulder of Johnson as he was trying to fake it to him. Really slowed down the play, but Johnson was still able to pick up enough for the first down. Two receivers to the top of the formation, one to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his left. Looks downfield. He's got Chittister wide open. On the run inside the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown. Eagles score on a 48-yard toss from Chad Johnson to Will Chittister. And the Eagles score on the opening drive on a long touchdown pass. That is a Palmer and Johnson Family Dental touchdown. Their state-of-the-art practice has been serving patients in the Gila Valley and surrounding areas since 2012. Schedule an appointment today at 928-428-6161. Eagles go up 6-0 on the opening drive, 9:32 to play in the first quarter. And now on to attempt the Burger King extra point is Luke Marble out of the hold of Paxton Eccles. Eccles is set. Snap is high. Eccles gets it down. The kick is up, and it's blocked. The PAT is no good, and with 9:32 to play in the first quarter, it's Thatcher 6, Valley Christian coming up right after this. Welcome back here to Eastern Arizona College. Thatcher leads Valley Christian 6-0, 9:32 to play in the first quarter. Luke Marble set to kick it away. Couple of Trojans back deep to return. The approach, high, short kick to the near side, and it will go out of bounds, and that will be a kickoff out of bounds, and Valley Christian will get the ball from the 35-yard line. So Thatcher gives Valley Christian a short field on the opening kickoff. I guess Valley Christian can decline it and make them re-kick it, but I think they'll take it from the 35. Yes, they will. So we will see quarterback Isaiah Macias, the senior, was injured his sophomore year, missed that rest of that year, sent out last year, so his first year back in a couple of years, wins the starting job for the Valley Christian Trojans. He will send 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the top. He'll be in the shotgun with what looks like Jake Rockefeller to his right. This will be the standard formation you'll see tonight out of Valley Christian. Macias takes a snap, looks right, throws right, quick reception, caught out of the flats to the freshman. Number 18, Caden Palmquist, runs over a defender up to the 39-yard line to pick up a 4 on the play, and it'll be second down and 6 for the Trojans. There's no height and weight on the Valley Christian roster, but Caden Palmquist, only a freshman that just caught that, big kid for the Trojans. 9 minutes to play first quarter, 6-0, Thatcher on top. 4 wide receivers, 2 to the near side, 2 to the top. Macias in the shotgun with a tailback to his left on 2nd and 6. Back to pass, straight drop, throws it across the middle, completes it to Palmquist again, across the 45 to the 47. That'll be a pickup of 8 and a first down for the Valley Christian Trojans. I mentioned that in the pregame show. Their short passing game is an extension of the running game. You're going to see a ton of that tonight. And if Thatcher lays off that slot receiver, that's going to be the number 1 option for Macias all night long. Valley Christian will go 2 by 2 again, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Macias in the shotgun with Rockefeller to his left. 4-man front for the Eagles. Palmquist in motion now from left to right. Back to pass, throws right, rolls right, completes it to Palmquist again across midfield to the 49-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4 more. And it'll be second down and 6. Brought down right away. And as Valley Christian into Eagle territory on their opening drive. We've seen Valley Christian now. This is the 4th time we've seen them in 2 years. And this offense is run pretty much these same formations and plays that entire time, but very effective at it. Macias in the shotgun, hands it for the first time to Rockefeller, coming to the near side, has some room across the 45 down to the 41-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 7 and another first down for Valley Christian on their opening drive. That was the counter. They pulled everybody to the near side and handed it off, and Rockefeller did the rest. It'll be first down and 10, Valley Christian at the Thatcher 40-yard line. 7.5 to play here in the opening quarter. 6-0, Thatcher on top. One receiver to the near side, one to the top. Two backs in the backfield with Macias. Now one in motion, that's Asher Hansel. Back to pass, looks left, now running is Macias, right side. He's going to be hit and dropped for a loss on the play. That's an R&R Pizza sack attack. R&R Pizza. Pizza, breadsticks, pasta, and salad. Dine in, pick up, or delivery. Call 428-7775. A loss of 2 on the play as the first contact made by Patrick Nicholas, the senior defensive end, will make it second down and long for the Trojans. One receiver to the near side, 2 to the top. Macias in the shotgun with a tailback on his right hip on second down and long. Fakes the handoff. Macias going to keep it himself. Rolls right inside the 40 and folded down at the 36-yard line. A pickup of 8 on the play. And it will be third down and 6. Third down and 5 for the Valley Christian Trojans. Their first third down of the contest will come at the Eagle 36-yard line. 6:15 to play opening quarter. 6-0 Eagles on top. And this 3A battle tonight. Trojans sitting one receiver to the near side, one to the top. Now make it 2 to the near side. Macias in the shotgun with a tailback on his left hip. Takes the snap. Macias rolls to the near side. Now looks across the middle and caught inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line by Chris Schoenhals. And that will be a pickup of 14 on the play. And another Valley Christian third down. Schoenhals, a starting defensive back, getting some time at receiver here on this opening drive. So both teams putting together very good opening drives in this one. Thatcher scored on their opening drive. And now Valley Christian on the march. Macias in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers, 2 to the near side. Takes the snap, hands it to Rockefeller on the counter, coming to the near side, hit in the backfield by Ryan Jones, and pulled down right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard on the play. We'll see where they mark it. It'll be no gain. It'll be second down and 10 at the 22.5-yard line. 5:12 to play opening quarter, 6-0 Thatcher on top. Ball set at the 22-yard line. Second and 10 for the Trojans. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. Macias in the shotgun with Rockefeller to his left. Moving right to left here at John Mickelson Field. Macias takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and now rolls to his right. Has some green grass around the right side, but the pursuit is coming and knocked out of bounds inside the 20 at around the 19-yard line. It's going to be about a 4-yard pickup by Macias, and that'll be third down and 6. It'll be at the 18-yard line for the Valley Christian Trojans. Big chance here for the Eagles to get a stop on the Trojan opening drive. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the formation. Trojans will break the huddle with Macias in the shotgun and Rockefeller to his left on third down and 6 at the Eagle 18-yard line. Takes the snap, high snap, fakes the handoff, throws it across the middle to Schoenfels, and he's got it into the end zone, touchdown. Cut it at the 5, did the rest Schoenhals, and that will be an 18-yard Valley Christian touchdown. Ties the game at 6 as both teams score on their opening drive. 4:35 to play in the first quarter. And now Valley Christian trying to take the lead. You remember both these games last year came down to 1 point. Valley Christian blocked the Thatcher PAT, And now Ethan Gomez on to attempt the PAT for the Valley Christian Trojans as they run a player on late, only had 10. That's Jonah Baxter who gets in late for the Trojans. Gomez set for the PAT. The referee really interested in something that's going on at the hold spot. Now Gomez is ready. Snap is back, hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 4:35 to play in the first quarter. Valley Christian 7, Thatcher 6. We'll be back after this timeout. Gomez set to kick it away for Valley Christian. Back deep, Winkler and Cody Bingham. Now Gomez set. And the approach. A short onside kick. That's a live football. And Valley Christian going to get it back, I think. The Thatcher front started to retreat. Valley Christian recovered it, and they're going to get the onside kick at the 35-yard line. A special teams mental lapse there by the Eagles. And Valley Christian is going to keep the momentum from the touchdown on the opening drive and has a chance to get on top of the Eagles by 2 scores. That was a perfect placement by Gomez. It was over the top of the front line's head. The second tier of the Eagle return team started to retreat, and it was a wide open lane for Gomez. 4 wide receivers for Valley Christian, 3 to the near side, 1 to the top, and a timeout called by Valley Christian. We'll take one as well. 4:33 to play in the first quarter. It's 7-6. Valley Christian on top. We'll be back right after this. Eastern Arizona College, Lee Patterson with you. We've got Florence and Safford in action tonight. Morency and Benson. Fort Thomas at Lincoln Prep. Duncan and San Manuel. And we'll get you score updates as we go along. 1st and 10, Valley Christian at the Thatcher 35-yard line. Macias going to throw to the near side, completes it out of the backfield, inside the 30, 25, and pulled out of bounds goes Gomez. Ethan Gomez with a big reception. They're going to mark him down at the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of 11 on the play. And another Valley Christian first down. Valley Christian has really been picking on the flats here against this Eagle defense, and it's been effective in the opening drive and a half so far. 3 receivers right, 1 to the near side. Macias in the shotgun with Rockefeller to his right. Macias takes the snap, back to pass, rolls to his right, being chased by Rasmussen. Caught in the flats and hit immediately as Schoenhals. Be a very short pickup. And actually, they gave him 4 yards on that one. It'll be 2nd down and 6 The Trojans have had several people already catch footballs tonight. 4, 6. How many different people have caught a pass tonight? 4 different pass receivers tonight on 7 completions. Second down, Macias in the shotgun. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the top. Macias with a long count. Back to pass, straight drop. Looks across the middle, now throws deep, wide open in the end zone and incomplete. He was looking for Colton Gauthier. It'll be 3rd down and 7. That's the first pump and go we've seen, and Gauthier was open. The ball just sailed on Macias as he let it go down the far sideline. The Trojans will send 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. Macias in the shotgun. With the running back to his right, that looks like Ethan Gomez. Fake it to Gomez, back to pass, pocket closes, and taking off to his right is Macias, and he's going to pick up 1 off the right side. Tristan Brown on the tackle. It'll be 4th down and 5 for the Trojans. And they will send the kicking team on to attempt a long field goal here in this one. That'll be Ethan Gomez on to attempt a long field goal. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It'll end up being a 35-yard field goal. From the right hash for Gomez on 4th down. It's 3:02 to play in the first half. Snap is back, hold is down, the kick is up. It's got the distance, but it is wide left. No good, and the Eagles will get the ball back. They hold after the onside kick. 2:55 to play in the first quarter, 7-6. Valley Christian on top, and Thatcher will get the football back from their own 20-yard line. That was a much better defensive possession for the Eagles, and now their offense, who had a really good opening drive, will get the ball back from their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10, left to right, Chad Johnson in the offense. Madden McGill splits to the top of the formation, and the back judge blows the whistle. And the white hat coming to the near sidelines wants to relay something to, I think, the press box. It'll be 1st down and 10. Johnson in the shotgun with the tailback to his left. Johnson takes the snap, hands it to the near side to Bingham. Bingham breaks a tackle, cuts it back inside, and will get up to the 24-yard line. A pick up a 4 on the play. Brought down by 58, Hudson Pickett. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Eagles. Eagles break the huddle with 1 receiver to the near side, 1 to the top of the formation. Now Johnson in the shotgun in the pistol formation. Sends a tight end in motion across the formation. Going to hand it to the first back through. That's Tristan Brown, who's carrying defenders forward up to the 30-yard line. A pickup of right at 6 more. They're going to give him 5.5, so 5 on the carry for Tristan Brown. It'll be 3rd in the length of the football for the Eagles, just shy of the 30-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and short for Thatcher. Paxton Eccles into the lineup for the Eagles. He will split to the near side at receiver. Madden McGill to the top. Johnson looks like he'll go under center on 3rd down and short. I backfield behind him. Takes the snap, going to hand it to the deep back, coming to the near side. That's Bingham. He's got the 1st down and more up to the 34-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play, and a Big O Tires 1st down. What a run for Bingham. Bingham put all he had into that one, sprinted right into the wall of defenders. They list Cody Bingham at 5'8", 140 on the roster as the feature back here for the Eagles. That Big O Tires 1st down will give the Eagles the ball at their own 34-yard line. 2 receivers to the top. Tristan Brown, the H-back to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. takes the snap, hands it to Bingham to the near side, breaks another tackle, spins across the 35 up to the 36-yard line. We'll give him the 37. That'll be a pickup of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 for the Eagles. Cody Bingham, without Jet Howard in the lineup, has been the exclusive back so far. I lied. Tristan Brown got to carry as the fullback on that last play. But it's been Cody Bingham here in the first quarter. 48 seconds to play in the first quarter. 7-6 Valley Christian on top. 2 receivers to the top. Johnson in the shotgun. Long snap count, takes the snap, going to hand it on a reverse, and Tristan Brown going to be tripped up in the backfield for a big loss. They handed it to Bingham, who handed it back to Brown, and he's going to lose 5 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 12, and that may be the final play of the first quarter as lightning flashes to the east of us up over the mine. Thatcher is going to break the huddle and going to get a playoff here. Now the officials are standing over the football. The clock is still running with 9, 8, 7. Now one of the officials finally stops the clock. And the head linesman and the referee are talking it over at the 30-yard line. They want to put some time. They want to put some time back on the clock. They're going to put 15 seconds on the clock, is what my sign language tells me. They got 15 on the clock. Johnson in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Takes the snap, back to pass, straight drop. Pump fakes, now throws it across the middle, wide open to Jones. 40, 45, he's got the first down up to midfield. That's going to be a pickup of 29, check that, 19 on the play, to 0. Brett Jones, his first catch, and that's a Big O Tires first down, and that's the final play of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter here from Eastern Arizona College, the score, Valley Christian 7, Thatcher 6. We'll be back after this full timeout. Timeout as the teams flip ends of the field. As the Eagles picked up that big 3rd down and long as the tight end Brett Jones was wide open across the middle. He ran 7 or 8 yards before anybody even contacted him, but he gets it into Valley Christian territory. As we start the second quarter. 7-6, Valley Christian on top. Let's see if we can get some Meg's Place out-of-town scores for you. As we pull up the out-of-town scoreboard. Eagles will get the ball. Actually, Jones did not make it to across midfield. They had already spotted the ball as the Eagles flip sides of the field. So they'll get it from their own 48, 1st and 10. Johnson in the shotgun. Sends Chittister in motion to the near side, hands it to Will. Will hit in the backfield, breaks 2 tackles, still on his feet. He gets the, check that, that's Ryan Jones on the carry. He's going to get midfield, so that's going to be a pickup of a yard on the play for Ryan Jones. He was hit in the backfield twice and broke both of those tackles. Pickup of a yard. Into the first quarter in Wilcox. Sholo leads Wilcox 7-0. We'll have more scores shortly. Johnson in the shotgun, high snap, pulls it down, hands it off to Bingham. Room to run, cuts it to the outside. It's a foot race. 30, 25, 20, inside the 15, and out of bounds near the 13-yard line. A 37-yard run for Cody Bingham and another Big O Tires first down. Cody Bingham has track speed, and he showed it when he got to the edge on that one. This is a into the red zone for the first time for the Eagles. It's an Arizona at Work red zone alert. Looking for a job? Arizona at Work can help. See their job board at their office at 626 South 6th Avenue in Safford. First down and 10 at the 11-yard line. Check that. That was a 39-yard run after they spotted at the 11. One receiver left, one right. Johnson in the shotgun in the pistol formation. Takes the snap, hands it right side to Bingham. Makes a man miss at the line. Powers his way forward inside the 10, and they're going to blow him down and blow the play dead at the 9-yard line. Pick up a 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 7 for the Eagles. Sabino leads Crisman 7-0 early in that one. It'll be second down and 7 at the 8-yard line for the Eagles, trailing 7-6. Receivers either side. Johnson under center. Takes the snap. Going to run right side on the veer to Tristan Brown, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. An 8-yard touchdown run for Tristan Brown, and the Eagles back on top. After the Palmer and Johnson family dental touchdown, schedule an appointment today at 928-428-6161. Tristan Brown with the power run off the right side with the vigor to give the Eagles the lead. 12-7, and the offense will stay on the field chasing the missed PAT. They will line up to go for 2. One receiver right, tight end to the near side. Paxton Eccles in the game at quarterback. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself and is tripped up in the backfield. The 2-point conversion is no good. 10.5 to play here in the first half. Thatcher 12, Valley Christian 7. We'll be back after this timeout. Luke Marble with the high end over end kick, fielded at the 5-yard line by Valley Christian. Around the left side, across the 20, still on his feet near the 25-yard line, goes number 14, Llewellyn Payne, the senior. And it'll be first and 10, Valley Christian from their own 25-yard line. We will see Isaiah Macias and the Valley Christian offense back out on the field. One receiver to the near side, 2 to the top. Macias in the shotgun with a tailback to his right. And movement up front, and it looks like it's going to be a false start against the offense. That'll be a 5-yard penalty against Valley Christian. Make it first and 15. Is that a first penalty of the night? We had a penalty-free first quarter. There was a kickoff out of bounds, so the first in-play penalty of the game. First and 15, Trojans from their own 20-yard line. Man in motion to the near side. Macias takes the snap, hands it to Rockefeller, trying to go to the right side. Breaks one tackle, spun down after a short gain. We'll give him a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 14. It'll be second down and 13. Maybe we give Rockefeller 2 on that one. We'll be a little generous on the spot. One receiver to the near side, 2 to the top of the formation. Macias in the shotgun left to right for the Trojans. Eagles lead 12-7. 9:40 to play in the first half. Man in motion to the near side. Macias back to pass. Completes it, or does he? No, it's dropped by Chris Schoenhals in the flats. It'll be 3rd down and 13. For Valley Christian. Thatcher defense trying to get off the field here on 3rd down and long. 9:32 to play in the first half with a 12-7 lead over Valley Christian. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the top of the formation. Macias in the shotgun, 4 wide, back to pass, throws to the near side, and in and out of the hands of the running back, Jake Rockefeller, and it'll be 4th down, and the punt team will come on for the Trojans. Failed to mention that the touchdown scored by Valley Christian on their opening drive, the first touchdown, the first points at all that Thatcher has given up this year. Cody Bingham will drop back deep around his own 40-yard line as Ethan Gomez set to punt it away from his 8-yard line. High snap over the head of Gomez. He's in his end zone. He's going to try to kick it anyways, and he gets it away. It's a line drive kick. Bingham will field it anyways around midfield, and he'll get 4 yards on the return. And Thatcher will have it 1st and 10 at the Valley Christian 46-yard line. Eagles not able to get to Gomez, who was running around in the end zone after the snap went over his head. Smart play by Gomez to rugby kick it to the near side, and still got off a pretty good kick. I'm getting reports that it is misting outside, starting to rain here in the Gila Valley. I thought that when I saw that storm on the far side that we may get some of that tonight. Johnson in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the top for the Eagles. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, throws on the run, completes it out of the backfield across the 40, down to the 38-yard line goes number 24, Crew Ferris. That'll be a pickup of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Eagles. Nice reception by Crew Ferris. Fought out of a tackle and picked up an extra 3 or 4 yards on the far side. Eagles doing a nice job of distributing the football so far tonight through the air. It's been the Cody Bingham show on the ground, but the Eagles have found a couple of different receivers so far tonight. 1 to the near side, 1 to the top. Johnson goes under center with an eye backfield directly behind him. Takes the snap, going to hand it to the first back through. Hitting the backfield is Will Chittister. Bounces it to the outside, has a 1st down and more, and he's still on his feet. And Will lets him know about it at the 31-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the play and a Big O Tires 1st down. What a run by Will Chittister off the right side. Got a Meg's out-of-town scoreboard update, not necessarily out of town. 13-0, Safford on top of Florence in the first half over at Safford High School. That is a Meg's score update. Meg's Place, when you're headed out of town to follow your favorite team, stop by Meg's Place in Fort Thomas on your way out of town for your road trip goodies. Johnson in the shotgun on 1st and 10 Eagles. Takes the snap, fakes it to Jones. Back to pass, rolls right, pressure comes, and he's going to eat the sack at the 39-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 7 on the play. The pocket just collapsed. It was good coverage down the field by the Trojan defense, and Johnson, instead of trying to throw it away late or just lob it down the field, just took the sack at the 39-yard line, a loss of 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 17. In Morenci, they are in a lightning delay against Benson. Not surprised, the lightning we can see from down here. 2 receivers to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it to Ryan Jones, fumbles the football, and it's recovered by the Eagles back at the 43-yard line. Another 4-yard loss. Ryan Jones will be credited with that. They tried that double reverse. They tried that reverse again. They handed it off to the first tailback and then tried to hand it off underneath to Jones this time, and he couldn't hang on to it, but luckily for the Eagles, they got it back. That Morenci-Benson game hasn't even kicked off yet, as one of the biggest raindrops I've seen in a long time just hits the window and is now running down. We're going to get some weather. Johnson in the shotgun on third down. Back to pass, straight drop, steps up in the pocket, now throws, is tipped and nearly intercepted by Austin Shooter, and it's going to be fourth down. Johnson had a receiver wide open on the far side. He thought he gave it enough touch to get it over the head of the outside linebacker Shooter, and it will be punt time for the Eagles as Paxton Eccles will come on to punt in the rain. Hopefully our cameraman brought rain gear. And he's shaking his head. Nope. Eccles back to punt. High floating punt away from the returner Gomez. It will take a roll and go out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great punt by Paxton Eccles. They're going to mark it out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Nice punt by Eccles to pin Valley Christian deep. And it will be 1st and 10 for the Trojans. 6:45 to play first half. 12-7. Thatcher on top. Again, Safford leads Florence 13-0 early in that one as well. And Thatcher leads Valley Christian here 12-7. 1st and 10 Valley Christian from their own 7-yard line, moving left to right. This game settled down. Both teams scored on the opening drive. Thatcher scored on their second drive, and then after that it's been a defensive battle. Isaiah Macias in the shotgun. Looks left, throws left, incomplete. Leads the back out of the backfield, Asher Hansel, just a little too far. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Macias kind of rushed that one. Some pressure came up the middle, and Macias stepped into it a little too quick. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Trojans from their 7-yard line. As they break the huddle, the receivers never come to the huddle for Valley Christian. They stay lined up out on the hashes. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the near side. Macias in the shotgun. On 2nd and 10 from their 7. Hands it off straight up the middle, hit right away and dropped for no gain on the play is Rockefeller. Brett Jones on the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 10. The flag really starting to whip around there. Just south of the end zone as the rain starts to fall here. I would say it's just a sprinkle yet, but it is definitely, looks like it's coming. Macias in the shotgun. 3rd down here for the Eagle defense. See if they can get off the field with good field position. Back to pass. Macias rolls left, lets it go deep down the far side, and overthrows everybody. It'll be 4th down, and the Eagles will get the football back with great field position here with 5:58 to play in the first half. 12-7, Eagles on top. And now Valley Christian will have to punt right underneath their own goal line. And if you remember on the last punt, it went over the head of Gomez. And if it does that this time, it will be a safety. When the weather like this starts to whip up outside, it makes me happy that this is an indoor broadcast. We've been outside in weather like this. It is not fun. So Gomez will stand directly underneath the goalpost in the north end zone, awaiting the snap. It's a good snap. The kick is away. It's a line drive right to Bingham. Fields it at the 49. Heads to his left with Greengrass. He's at the 30. Has one man to beat down the sidelines and is pushed out. But here comes a flag from behind the play. Pushed out of bounds by Luke Snyder. But a flag is going to be thrown at around the 10-yard line by the referee. We'll see what it is. Going to be a block in the back against the Eagles, so that'll cost them 10 yards, but that's from the end of the play. So Thatcher will get the football with decent field position steal at the Valley Christian 28-yard line. So 1st down and 10, Thatcher with a very short field at the Trojan 28, 5:48 to play in the first half, 12-7, Eagles on top. Two receivers onto the top of the formation, one to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun with Bingham to his right on 1st and 10. Sends Brown in motion, fakes it to him, sets up a screen to Jones, completes it left side, and he'll get down to the 25-yard line, a short gain of 3 on the play to Brett Jones on the tight end screen. Brought down by Chris Schoenhals for the Trojans. 0 making a tackle on 0. Was only until recent that you could see that happen. It'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it 7 at the 25-yard line for the Eagles. One receiver right, one left. Johnson in the shotgun with Bingham directly behind him. Sets the line, sends Jones in motion from left to right. Takes the snap, hands it to Bingham right side. Room to run, cuts it upfield inside the 15, down to the 12-yard line. A pickup of 13 and a Big O Tires 1st down. And a Arizona at Work red zone alert. Arizona at Work looking for a job. Arizona at Work can help. See their job board at their office at 626 South 6th Avenue in Safford, or find them on Facebook, Arizona at Work, Southeastern Arizona. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 12 for the Eagle offense. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. One receiver left, one right. Johnson will go under center with split backs behind him. 1st and 10 at the 12. Takes the snap, hands it to the near side. Room to run. Bingham spins his way inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. 3-yard pickup for Bingham off the left side. Porter Conrad, the senior wide receiver, into the lineup for the Eagles. It'll be 2nd down and 7 at the 9, about the 8-yard line for the Eagles. Conrad splits to the top of the formation. Winkler to the near side. Split backs behind Johnson. On 2nd down and 7 at the 9. We'll call it the 8. Johnson under center. Goes right side, hands it late to the first back through. Didn't see a number on the far side. 3 more off the right side. I think it was Tristan Brown. It was a pickup of 3 more to match his jersey number. And it'll be 3rd down and 3 at the 6-yard line. Eagles offense trying to punch it in one more time before halftime. One receiver right, one left, split backs again behind Johnson as he goes under center on 3rd down and a long 3. Takes the snap, hands it to the first back through, nowhere to go. But second effort gets him down to the 3-yard line for Tristan Brown. He's going to be a yard shy, a pickup of 3 on the play. It'll be 4th down and a yard for Thatcher, with the clock running at 3:15 to play in the first half. 12-7, Eagles on top. Will Chedister talking to Coach Jones and says, hey, I want to be in there. And the Thatcher Eagles want to talk it over. Eagles are going to take a timeout with 3:03 to play here in the first half. They lead at 12-7. They've got 4th and a yard when we come back. Welcome back here to Eastern Arizona College. Lee Patterson with you as the rain starts to fall here in the Gila Valley. Eagles are going to go for it on 4th and a yard from the 3. They put Brett Jones in the game at quarterback. He played quarterback last year, all 230 pounds of him. He'll take the snap, keeps it himself, goes left, ducks his head, and it's going to depend on a spot. Valley Christians thinks they made the spot, but the officials are going to mark it, and then they're going to measure. He only needed a yard, and now the officials are going to mark it, and we're going to see. It'll be not enough. It'll be no gain on the play, and it'll be a turnover on downs inside the 5-yard line for the Eagles. Did that a couple of times last week against Krinsman. Went for it on 4th and short a couple of times and couldn't get it last week either. Florence is on the board over at Safford. 13-7. Bulldogs lead with 3:37 to play in the first half there. Here, 2:58 to play. It's 12-7. Eagles on top. Valley Christian has it from their own 4-yard line. Macias in the shotgun. Receivers either side. Takes the snap. Hands it to Rockefeller. He's hit in the backfield and swarmed under. Maybe a yard on the play, if that. And no gain on the play for Rockefeller. I've given him 4 different names tonight. It's Rockefeller. 2 receivers to the near side. Tight end to the top of the formation. Macias in the shotgun. 2nd and 10 from the 4. From their own 4. Takes the snap. Hands it to Rockefeller again. Goes straight up the middle. Pushes the pile forward. The pile still moving. Out across the 5 to the 6-yard line. A pickup of, we'll give him 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 7. This is Arizona weather for you. 0% chance of rain coming into this one. And rain in the best we've had in weeks in the middle of a high school football game. 3rd down and 6. Macias in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side for the Trojans. As we look through the raindrops in the window. Macias hands it to Rockefeller going left. He's got room. Looks like he's got close to a 1st down. He's going to be a yard shy. A pickup of 4 on the play, and it will be 4th down for Valley Christian. And now decision time for the Trojans, and it looks like they're going to send the punt team on. So the Eagles defense holds once again. Major League Baseball final, Houston 8, Arizona nothing. So the Diamondbacks fall on the road to the Houston Astros as they try to stay relevant in the wild card race. 1:16 to play in the first half, 12-7, Thatcher on top. Valley Christian going to let the clock run down and may take a delay of game penalty here. Well, they're going to run a fake, fumbled by the up man and down at the 5-yard line. That's going to be a loss on the play of 7 yards by one of the up men. I don't know what number it was. Let's give it to 3 Rockefeller because he's the one standing closest to it. So a loss of 7 on the play for Rockefeller. And it will be 1st down and goal for the Eagles at the 5-yard line. Timeout on the field called by Valley Christian. 1:03 to play in the first half. We'll take 1, too, right back here after this. Welcome back here to Eastern Arizona College. Lee Patterson with you. Thanks for joining us tonight. 1st down and goal for the Eagles at the 5-yard line. One receiver to the near side. 1 to the top of the formation. Johnson will go under center with an eye backfield behind him on 1st and goal at the 5. Takes the snap, hands it to the deep back right side. That's Cody Bingham backing his way towards the goal line, down to the 2. A pickup of 3 on the play for Bingham and the Eagles. And a timeout called by Thatcher with 57 seconds to play in the first half to talk over this 2nd and goal play in this one. Coming up shortly, we'll have the Kempton Chevrolet halftime report where we'll get you a complete stats recap of the first half of this one. We'll get you scores from around the state. We'll try to clean off the window so we can see through the raindrops. Oh, look at that. I can see much better already. And we'll get you scores from the NFL, college football, Major League Baseball, all of that and more coming up on the Kempton Chevrolet halftime report. It's 2nd and goal at the 2. for the Eagles after the timeout. They'll send one receiver to the near side. One receiver to the top of the formation. Johnson will go under center with split backs behind him. On second and goal at the 2. Takes the snap. Going to keep it himself. Johnson dives toward the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Chad Johnson. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles extend their lead, and they'll send the PAT unit on to go for one. A Palmer and Johnson family dental touchdown. State-of-the-art practice has been serving patients in the Gila Valley and surrounding areas since 2012. Schedule an appointment today, 428-6161. Now on for the Burger King extra point is Luke Marble. Out of the hold, it looks like Paxton Eccles. 53 seconds to play in the first half. Snap back, hold down, the kick is up, it looks good, and it is good. 53 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Thatcher 19, Valley Christian 7. We'll be back after this full timeout. Luke Marble with the kickoff, fielded inside the 5 at the 3. Heading to the left across the 15 at the 20, lowers his head and dragging a defender out of bounds is Llewellyn Payne. And that is where the Trojans will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line with 45 seconds to play in the first half. Thatcher leads at 19-7. A score update from down the way at Safford. Florence now leads 14-13 over the Bulldogs just before halftime. Looks like that one's going to be a good one in the second half as well. 1st and 10, Valley Christian from their own 25. In the game at quarterback, number 5, J.R. Gill. He throws the ball well. He played late in the game against Florence last week. Gill takes the snap, going to hand it off, though, to Rockefeller, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Rasmussen in on the tackle. Brigham Rasmussen, the big man in the middle. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 30 seconds to play in the first half. Wonder if Macias has got an injury or if this is just to get Gill some reps late in the first half. Gill in the shotgun with a new tailback to his right. Takes the snap, hands it to the new back, headed to his left. Hit at the line of scrimmage. That's number 20, Jack Allerich, the junior. It'll be a pickup of a yard, and that'll be the end of the first half here at Eastern Arizona College. And at halftime, the Thatcher Eagles 19, the Valley Christian Trojans 7. We'll be back for the Kempton Chevrolet halftime report coming up right after this. Welcome into the Kimpton Chevrolet Halftime Report. Kimpton Chevrolet is your straight shooting dealer in the Gila Valley or online at KimptonChevrolet.com. At halftime, it's 19-7 Eagles on top of the Trojans here in this 3A matchup. Let's take a look at the stats. First for Valley Christian, quarterback Isaiah Macias is 7 of 12 passing for 63 yards and a touchdown. He started 7 of his first 7. He's 0 for his last 5 in the passing department. He's carried the ball 4 times for 11 yards. He was sacked once. Jake Rockefeller has 9 carries for 9 yards. Caden Palmquist has 3 catches for 16 yards. Chris Schoenhals has 4 catches for 36 yards and a touchdown. Ethan Gomez has a catch for 11 yards. Jack Allerich has a carry for 1 yard. Just 1 penalty against Valley Christian in the first half for 5 yards. 63 yards passing, 21 yards rushing for a total of 84 first half yards for the Trojans. For the Eagles, quarterback Chad Johnson is 5 of 6 passing for 89 yards and a touchdown. He's carried the ball 4 times for 2 yards and a touchdown. He's been sacked once as well. Brett Jones carried the ball 1 time for no yards, 2 catches for 22 yards. Tristan Brown has 5 carries for 14 yards and a touchdown. Will Chittister has 2 carries for 8 yards, 1 catch for 48 yards and the touchdown. Cody Bingham, 10 carries for 86 yards in the first half. He's got a catch for 11 yards. Crew Ferris has 1 catch for 8 yards. Ryan Jones has 2 carries for -3 yards. And only 1 penalty against the Eagles as well that was enforced in the first half. So only 2 total penalties called in the first half here tonight. 89 passing yards, 107 rushing yards for a total of 196 yards in the first half for the Thatcher Eagles. Let's take a look at the scoring summary. The Eagles scored on their opening drive. They took the kickoff, and at the 9:32 mark of the first quarter, it was Johnson to Chittister on the 48-yard touchdown pass. The kick was blocked, 6-0, Eagles on top. And on the very next possession, Valley Christian marched down the field, scored with 4:35 to play in the first half on a Macias to Schoenhals 18-yard touchdown catch. The kick was good by Gomez. 7-6, Valley Christian took the lead. Then with 10.5 minutes to play in the first half, it was Tristan Brown from 8 yards out. The 2-point conversion failed, 12-7. The Eagles were back out on top. And then with 53 seconds to play in the first half, Johnson from 2 yards out. The kick was good, and a 19-7 lead for the Thatcher Eagles at the break. We'll take another break here on the Kimpton Chevrolet Halftime Report. When we come back, we'll look at scores from around the state, as well as Major League Baseball, NFL, and college football scores coming up right after this. of Valley Christian at the break. Let's take a look at scores from around the state from the Max Preps website. So I always take these scores with a grain of salt because anybody could put in scores on Max Preps, but we'll take it for what it's worth. Shadow Ridge leads Chaparral 8-0. Millennium on top of Campo Verde 14-13. Dobson leads Camelback 9-0. Florence on top of Safford 14-13 at the break. Sabino leads Crisman 7-0. Rincon on top of Palo Verde 8-0. Basha leads Mesa 20-3. Central on top of Ironwood 6-0. Northwest Christian leads Saguaro 35-0. Notre Dame Prep on top of Desert Edge 6-0. Dysart leads Shadow Mountain 28-0. Marana on top of Tucson High 28-7. CDO leads Bradshaw Mountain 24-7 at the break. Seton Catholic on top of St. Mary's 22-0. Higley on top of San Juan Hills 15-6. Brophy College Prep leads Regis Jesuit 7-0. Olympian on top of Trivium Prep 14-7. Vista Grande on top of Pueblo 13-0. Sholo leads Wilcox 7-0 at the break. Cienega on top of Paradise Valley 20-6. Thunderbird leads Prescott 15-7. Buena over Ironwood Ridge 20-0. Morenci on top of Benson 7-0 according to Max Preps. Last we heard that game hadn't kicked, but maybe now Morenci leads Benson 7-0. Red Mountain leads Valley Vista 46-0. Veritas Prep on top of SPA 35-0. Superior leads Williams 12-8. ALA Queen Creek on top of Boulder Creek 35-7. Maryville leads Choya 7-0. Cactus Shadows on top of West Point 27-3. Arete Prep leads Globe 7-0 at halftime. Castile leads Queen Creek 17-10. Antelope and Kofa tied at 6. Santa Cruz leads Coolidge 20-0. Tombstone on top of San Carlos 16-6. Round Valley leads St. John's 22-0. Verado on top of Fairfax 27-6. Floingwell leads Sunnyside 7-0. Deer Valley on top of Cerritos 7-0. ALA Gilbert North leads Gilbert 7-3. Liberty leads O'Connor 29-0. Yuma Catholic on top of Catalina Foothills 28-13. Micah Mountain leads Mesquite 35-0. Ben Franklin 24-0 over Push Ridge. At the break, Centennial and Highland tied at 10. And that looks like the rest of the scores around the state of Arizona. Let's look at some pro scores. As we mentioned earlier, the Astros beat the Diamondbacks 8-0. Tomorrow here on KATO, you'll be able to hear Mississippi State and Arizona State at 7:30. On Sunday 102.3, Northern Arizona will take on Arizona. And Sunday here on KATO, it will be the Cardinals and the Bills. In NCAA football tonight, Northwestern leads Duke 10-7. Indiana beat Western Illinois 77-3. I hope they got paid well for that game. BYU beat SMU 18-15. And tomorrow it will be number 3 Texas at number 10 Michigan. Arkansas at number 10 Oklahoma State. Number 17 Kansas State will be at Tulane. Number 23 Georgia Tech at Syracuse. Tennessee Tech will be at number 1 Georgia. Jack State at number 22 Louisville. Middle Tennessee at number 6 Ole Miss. Florida A&M at number 12 Miami. South Florida at number 4 Alabama. Buffalo at number 9 Missouri. Number 14 Tennessee will be at number 24 NC State. Nichols will be at number 18 LSU. Colorado at Nebraska. Houston at number 15 Oklahoma. App State will be at number 25 Clemson. With 12 minutes to play in the fourth quarter from Brazil, the Eagles lead the Packers 31-26 in that one. That'll be a look at our scores here on the Kempton Chevrolet Halftime Report. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back for more here from Eastern Arizona right after this. Welcome back into the Kimpton Chevrolet Halftime Report. Lee Patterson with you. Kimpton Chevrolet is your straight shooting dealer in the Gila Valley or online at KimptonChevrolet.com. Both teams have made their way back out onto the field. Valley Christian won the toss and deferred, so they will get the football to start the second half. And I think that the adjustments that the Thatcher defense made after that opening drive have been the difference in the game. Obviously, the offense has been able to come through. They've been dominant on the ground again, as per the usual. But it's been more of the same. Wash, rinse, repeat for the Thatcher Eagles. And they hold a 19-7 lead here at the break. It will be Luke Marble to kick it away. Couple of Trojans back inside their 5-yard line awaiting the kick. And we are ready to get the second half underway. High end over end kick fielded at the 1-yard line. 5, 10, 15 going left side. Still on his feet across the 25, the 35, and out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Goes number 14, Llewellyn Payne. Big return. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So a 35-yard return by Payne. But there was a big hit in the middle of the field by an Eagle defender during that one. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 36 for Valley Christian. 19-7, Eagles on top of this one. And it looks like it's number 5, J.R. Gill, in the game at quarterback. He'll take the snap, hand it to the near side, hit in the backfield, and dropped is Jake Rockefeller. Going to be a loss of a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Rasmussen and Will Chedester in on the tackle for the Eagles. Trying to scan the far sideline to see if I see Macias on the sidelines, but I don't. Gill in the shotgun. Tailback to his left, 4 wide receivers. Takes the snap and hands to the near side to the new back across the 40 up to the 43-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the play. Goes number 22, Caleb Goldman. Be 3rd down and 5 after Caleb Goldman picks up 6 on the play. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the near side. Gill in the shotgun with Goldman to his left. Back to pass, rolls to the left, looking downfield. Now tucks it, throws it late, and overthrows the intended receiver at the 45-yard line. That was Caden Palmquist, and it will be 4th down, and Valley Christian will punt it away. Cody Bingham on the coverage. The punt team comes on. The return team will come on for the Eagles. And Cody Bingham will go back deep to return this one. He'll set up around his 20-yard line, awaiting the Ethan Gomez kick. He'll punt from his 30-yard line. Snap is back. Gomez gets to kick away. It's a line drive off the side of his foot. It'll roll out of bounds around the 28-yard line, and that is where the Eagles will take over. 1st and 10. They'll mark it officially at the 29-yard line. 10:31 to play in the third quarter. 19-7 Eagles hold on the opening drive of the third quarter. It's now their turn on offense. They will be going with the wind here this quarter. Chad Johnson and the offense. Moving right to left. Madden McGill split to the near side. Looks like Crew Ferris to the top of the formation. Johnson in the shotgun with Bingham directly behind him in the pistol. Nobody deep for Valley Christian on the defensive side. Jones in motion to the near side. And movement off the right side. I think the big man Rasmussen moved early, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Thatcher Eagles. They list Brigham Rasmussen at 6'5", 290. When you're 6'5", 290 and you move early, everybody in the stadium knows. It'll be 1st and 15 now from the 24-yard line for the Eagles. One receiver to the near side, one to the top of the formation. Johnson again in the shotgun and the pistol with Bingham behind him. Looks like Tristan Brown in at fullback. Takes the snap, hands it to Bingham right side. Looking for a block, gets the edge right side, cuts it up the field. First down, near a first down depending on the spot of the football. It was 1st and 15. They're going to mark him down at the 38-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of 13 on the play, 2nd down and 2 for the Thatcher Eagles. Eagles break the huddle with one receiver to the near side, one to the top of the formation. Split back this time behind Johnson. The rain stopped during halftime. I just realized that. The wind is still whipping around, though. Handoff right side to the first back through and hit at the line, and it's going to be close depending on the spot. And they're going to say it is enough for a first down for Tristan Brown, a pickup of 2 on the play, and a Big O Tires first down for the Thatcher Eagles. Big O Tires, schedule an appointment today online at bigotires.com or call 928-792-4844. 1st and 10 Eagles at their own 40-yard line. Their opening drive of the third quarter, leading 19-7, 9.5 to play in the third. One receiver to the near side, one to the top. Pistol formation again for the Eagles. Johnson in the shotgun. Sends Jones in motion across the formation. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to the near side. Looking down the field. He's got a man open, and it's incomplete. Thrown behind Nicholas, the tight end. Nicholas was wide open at midfield, but the ball might have been tipped right at the line of scrimmage as Johnson let that one go. It'll fall incomplete. And it'll be 2nd down and 10, Thatcher from their 40-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 9:09 to play in the third. Next week we'll be on the road, Pima at Morenci up in Greenlee County. That'll be our game of the week next Friday night, the 13th. Friday the 13th next Friday in Morenci. Split backs behind Johnson on 2nd and 10. They're going to run the veer right side, hand it to the first back through. Tristan Brown snakes his way forward for a pickup of 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Ball just shy of the 45-yard line at the 44. The one thing the Eagles have been able to do tonight is eat up the clock when they've had the ball on offense. 2 receivers to the near side, one to the top of the formation. Johnson in the shotgun with split backs, one on either hip on 3rd down and 6 from their own 44. Johnson takes the snap, looks to pass, pressure comes, and he's going to be sacked at the 35-yard line. They brought the house on 3rd down, and the Eagles didn't pick anybody up. It'll be a loss of 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down and long, and Paxton Eccles will come on to punt it away. Valley Christian sent 8 on that blitz, and all of them got to Chad Johnson. Eccles will punt it away from his 20-yard line. The Trojans back to receive around their 30-yard line. That is Ethan Gomez. If Eccles can get it up in this jet stream, it could go a long way. High floater. Gomez calls for a fair catch and makes it on a knee at the 30-yard line as he was fighting that knuckling ball in the wind. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Valley Christian from their own 30-yard line. 7:46 to play. Both teams punt on their opening drive of the third quarter. And now Valley Christian gets it back from their own 30-yard line. As J.R. Gill, the junior quarterback, started the second half, actually took the last couple of snaps of the first half as well. In the game at quarterback, 2 receivers to the top, takes the snap, hands it to the near side to Goldman. Goldman cuts it upfield, check that, that's 20 across the 35 to the 36-yard line. That's Ulrich. That'll be a pickup of 6 on the play for Ulrich around the near side. It'll be 2nd down and 4. So we see a new running back and a new quarterback this drive for the Trojans. Gill in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, 2 right, 2 left. Ulrich on his left hip. On 2nd and 5. Handoff coming to the near side again, hit in the backfield this time, spun forward. Pickup of a yard on the play for 20. Jack Ulrich. Tristan Brown on the tackle. Ulrich, a junior. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Trojans from their own 38-yard line. 6:55 to play, 3rd quarter, 19-7, Eagles on top. Valley Christian sends 2 receivers to the top of the formation. Tight end to the near side. Gill in the shotgun with a tailback on his left hip on 3rd down and 2. Takes the snap, hands it in the backfield to 22 Goldman, and he is stuffed. Caleb Goldman will lose a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down and 3 as Brett Jones, the middle linebacker, in on the tackle. And the punt team will come on for Valley Christian, I believe. No? They are going to leave the offense on the field, it looks like. Valley Christian trying to find a spark here on 4th down and 3. The offense will stay on the field. 1 receiver to the near side. 1 to the top of the formation. Gill in the shotgun with Rockefeller on his right hip. Back in the game at tailback. Hard snap count. Takes the snap. Hands it to Rockefeller going left. He's got the 1st down across the 40 to the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 5 on the play and a 1st down for Valley Christian. The senior Rockefeller gets his number called and picks up the 1st down for the Trojans, and he'll head back to the sidelines. A couple of Trojans on the far sidelines testing out, running like they're trying to either stay loose or loosen up. Running backs either side. Gill in the shotgun. Hard snap count. Takes the snap. Hands it left side to Ulrich. And Rasmussen will pull him down after a pickup of 3 off the left side. Actually, we'll give him 4. 2nd down and 6 for the Trojans. We found Macias on the Valley Christian sidelines, and he does not have his helmet in his hand. That would be why. That's a universal sign that he's probably not coming back in either. 1 receiver to the near side, 1 to the top. Gill in the shotgun with a tailback to his right on 2nd down and 6. Hands it to Rockefeller, coming to the near side and nowhere to go. Brett Jones nearly took the handoff from Gill. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play for Rockefeller. Score update from Safford. Bulldogs regain the lead with 3:34 to play in the 3rd quarter, 17-13. Oh, I looked in the wrong hand of Macias. He's carrying it in his left hand. So just a quarterback change by the Valley Christian coaching staff. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the formation. Gill in the shotgun on 3rd down and 8. From their own 45, movement up front. There was movement on both sides. Rasmussen was across the line, and Palmquist moved in the slot as well. Now who moved first? We'll see what the officials say. I think whatever they call is right. Both of them moved, and it's going to be against the defense. A 5-yard penalty against the Eagles. That'll move the ball up to midfield and make it 3rd down and 3 for Valley Christian at midfield. 4:15 to play, 3rd quarter, 19-7, Eagles on top. 2 receivers to the near side. 1 to the top of the formation. Gill takes a snap, back to pass, across the middle, completes it to Palmquist inside the 40. Hit hard, but hangs on to it down to the 37-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 13 and a 1st down for Valley Christian. Big hit out there by Madden McGill, but he couldn't knock the ball loose from Palmquist. 1st and 10, Valley Christian at the Eagle 37-yard line. 4 wide receivers. Gill in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off left side to Rockefeller, dragging defenders inside the 35 down to the 34, maybe the 33-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Travis Larson in on the tackle for the Eagles. Second down and 5, Trojans at the Eagle 33-yard line. One receiver right, one left, Gill in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it left side to Ulrich. Ulrich hitting the backfield and falls forward for maybe a yard. Tristan Brown, the first contact on the far side. It will be a pickup of a yard on the play for Ulrich. That'll be 3rd down and still 5. So he only really picked up half a yard, but we don't keep half-yard stats here on this broadcast. 3rd down and 5 for the Trojans at the Eagle 33-yard line. And we'll call it the 32. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top of the formation. Gill in the shotgun with Rockefeller to his right. Long snap count. No movement by the Eagles. More hard snap counts. Looks to the far sidelines and gets the audible from the offensive staff on 3rd and 5. Takes the snap, rolls to the right, looks downfield, and it is caught by number 19, Daniel Hammond. And down at the 25-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 7 and another 1st down for the Valley Christian Trojans. He was hit immediately by Ryan Jones, but not before he had enough for the Trojan 1st down. This is a lot like the opening drive of the ball game for Valley Christian. Some power runs, some short passes, and they're headed towards the red zone. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Gill in the shotgun. Rockefeller to his right. He'll get the handoff going left. Hit in the backfield, though, and twisted down. Nice tackle by the Eagles. It was Travis Larson again who's knifed his way through it. A loss of a yard on the play. For the Trojans, it'll be 2nd and 11. Rockefeller headed to the far sideline. 1:40 to play, 3rd quarter, 19-7, Eagles on top. 4 wide receivers for Valley Christian on 2nd and 11 at the Eagle 26. Gill takes the snap, looks left, throws left, completes it, but not much room to run at all. No gain on the play on the completion. And the Trojan player has yet to get back up after that tackle. Don't know if it is a cramp. It looks like a cramp. That is the receiver. I didn't see a number yet, but it could be 0, Chris Schoenhals. But we'll take an injury timeout. 1:19 to play, 3rd quarter, 19-7 Eagles on top. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back here to Eastern Arizona College. It is Chris Schoenhals who is down, being stretched out by the training staff. He caught the ball for a pickup of a yard, and he kind of got twisted down funny, but it definitely looks like they're stretching out a cramp down on the field for him. And score update from Safford, it is 17-13. Florence on top, 17-13. Florence on top of Safford with 3:34 to play in the 3rd quarter. I think I said that incorrectly earlier. Florence is still on top. Schoenhals making the way off the field to the far side under his own power. And it'll be 3rd down and 11 at the Eagle 26-yard line for Valley Christian. Moving left to right with 1:19 to play in the 3rd. Thatcher leads it 19-7. In this one, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Gill in the shotgun for the Trojans. Takes the snap, looks right, throws right quick, caught again by Hammond. He's inside the 25 down to around the 22, maybe the 21-yard line. They're going to give him the 20-yard line, so a pickup of 6 on the play. A good tackle there by the Eagles defense. It'll be 4th down and 5 for Valley Christian. And they're going to send the offense back out onto the field. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 5 at the Eagle 20-yard line, with under a minute to play in the third quarter. They're going to go 5 wide receivers. Gill in the shotgun all alone on 4th and 5. Takes the snap, back to pass, throws it across the middle, and it's incomplete. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Back to the Eagles at the 20-yard line. It was intended for Caleb Goldman, the junior. And it will be 1st and 10 Eagles at their 20-yard line as the Eagle defense holds. 33 seconds to play in the third quarter. Eagles get the football back, leading 19-7. Chad Johnson in the offense with the wind for 33 more seconds. One receiver to the near side, one to the top of the formation. Johnson will go under center with a packed box by the Valley Christian defense. Split backs behind Johnson. Going to run the option to the near side, hands it to the first back through. That's Will Chittister, who drags the defender across the 25 up to the 26, 27-yard line, and they still can't drag him to the ground. The officials blow his forward progress dead after a pickup of 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 3 after the nice run by Will Chittister. He's shown a couple of times tonight some great strength and balance. The one earlier in the game along the Valley Christian sidelines where they couldn't bring him down either. That'll be the end of the third quarter here from Eastern Arizona College with the score. Thatcher 19, Valley Christian 7. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this full timeout. Welcome back here to Eastern Arizona College. Lee Patterson, thanks for joining us tonight here on our Friday Night Football Game of the Week. If you're joining us here on KATO, on GilaValleyCentral.net, or on the Thatcher Booster Club YouTube page, we welcome you. Score update from Southern Arizona. Bisbee leads Douglas 13-7 at the break for the Copper Pick, the 154th playing of that game. 2nd down and 2 for Thatcher. Hands it off to Cody Bingham. But Bingham makes a man miss in the backfield, and he's going to be probably half a yard shy of the first down. He's going to pick up 2.75 yards on that one, and it will be 3rd down and half the length of the football for the Eagles from their own 29-yard line. They have to get the nose of the football has to get to the 30-yard line, and it's, 2.5 inches short as we start the fourth quarter. 3rd down and inches. Chad Johnson will go under center. I backfield behind him on 3rd and inches. Takes the snap, hands it to the first back through. 1st down and more for Tristan Brown. Some pushing and shoving after that one. Now check that, Will Chittister on the carry. He's going to pick up 2 and a Big O Tires 1st down for the Thatcher Eagles. Across to the 31-yard line, and the Eagles will keep the drive alive and the clock running in this one. Two receivers to the top of the formation. Chittister lines up as a slot back to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun with Bingham on his left hip. On 1st and 10. Takes the snap, fakes it to Bingham, rolls to his right, looking downfield, completes it to Will Chittister up to the 34-yard line. Pickup of about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Eagles. Austin Shooter, the sophomore, makes the tackle for the Trojans. Clock runs as we head towards 10 minutes to play in the ball game. Eagles lead at 19-7 over the Valley Christian Trojans. Johnson sends two receivers to the top of the formation. H-back Chittister to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Takes the snap. They're going to run the option far side. Get it off to Bingham. He's looking for the edge. He's got it, first down and more, and gets out of bounds across the 45 at the 47-yard line. A 13-yard pickup by Cody Bingham and a Big O Tires first down off the left sideline for the Eagles. First down and 10 Eagles from their own 47-yard line. They did go out of bounds, though, so the clock stopped at 9:47 to play in the ball game. And it may seem like something minuscule, but something like going out of bounds at the 9:47 mark instead of just going down inbounds, it's going to cost you 40 seconds at a time. One receiver right, one left in the pistol. Johnson in the shotgun, sends Jones in motion from right to left. And hands it off to Bingham, headed straight up the middle, makes a man miss. Cody Bingham off to the races and tripped up by the shoelace by Gomez at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 more and another Big O Tires first down for the Thatcher Eagles as Cody Bingham, very patient in the backfield, waited for the big block to happen and then shot through the hole, but Gomez wrapped him up by the shoestring and pulled him to the ground. First down and 10, Thatcher at the Trojan 40-yard line. Chittister will head to the sidelines. Eccles into the lineup. Eagles taking their time, getting into the line of scrimmage. Two receivers left. Tristan Brown now the H-back to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Takes the snap and hands it to Tristan Brown. No, kept by Chad Johnson. And here comes a late flag. Fumble on the play. Johnson is down behind the play. Valley Christian picked the ball up, and they're sprinting to the sideline, the goal line on the far side, and the officials are going to call it a touchdown. But there's flags galore at the end of the play where Chad Johnson was down. He's now up. Nobody from Thatcher thinks that it's a fumble. I think that the ball hit the ground as Chad Johnson went to the turf. It's going to be a pickup of 5 on the play for Chad Johnson. And now the Valley Christian coaching staff coming onto the field, screaming at the officials on the far side. There's 3 officials behind the play everywhere. Thatcher still thinks it's their football. Now the officials coming to the sidelines to talk to Dan Jones, and we'll know by his reaction right away whether Thatcher still has the football. Nope, they're going to call it a touchdown, Valley Christian. The fumble stands, and it's going to be a 60-yard fumble return for a touchdown for Valley Christian. Never even saw who picked it up and scored. Just mark it down as Valley Christian fumble return touchdown. There were flags behind the play. Thought that one was coming back for sure. And the 60-yard fumble return for a touchdown stands. And Valley Christian is right back in this one. With 8:53 to play in the game, it's 19-13, Thatcher on top. And now Gomez on to attempt the PAT for Valley Christian with 8:53 to play. Snap is back, hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wide right for Gomez. 8:53 to play in the game, but Valley Christian right back in it. 19-13, Eagles lead it. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back here to Eastern Arizona College. During that entire timeout, Thatcher head coach Dan Jones was in the ear of the referee out at the hash marks trying to get an explanation. But now they're having a conversation with Chad Johnson. And it looks like it was the universal signal to hold on to the football, wrap it up with two hands, is what the message to Chad Johnson was. Gomez set to kick it away. Remember, after their first score, Valley Christian tried the onside kick. We'll have to keep an eye out for that on this attempt as well. Thatcher is anticipating it as well. They've moved everybody up, and the kickoff is deep. That's a live football. It will bounce and go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Eagles will get it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line, leading 19-13 with 8:53 to play in this one. Score update from Safford. We'll call this a Meg's Place score update. When you're headed out of town to watch your favorite team, stop by Meg's Place in Fort Thomas to get all your road trip goodies. 24-13, Florence on top of Safford with 9 minutes to play in that one. 1st down and 10, Eagles from their own 20-yard line. Can they ice the game with a long drive here? Johnson in the shotgun, receivers either side. Sends Jones across the formation and motion to the near side. Takes the snap, hands it to Tristan Brown straight up the middle, hit at the line and driven backwards. No gain on the play, or are they going to say a loss on the play? A loss of a yard on the play for Tristan Brown. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Nope, they're going to mark it right back at the line of scrimmage. No gain. And the Valley Christian Trojan, they're stacking the box and bringing everybody right up that A gap. Tristan Brown had nowhere to run on that one. 2 receivers to the top. Brown to the near side, the H-back. Johnson in the shotgun with Bingham to his left on 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Takes the snap, fakes it to Bingham, rolls to his left, looking downfield, and completes it across the 25 to the 27-yard line to Ryan Jones. A pickup of 7 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 3. The pass was a little short. Jones had to go down and catch it at his shoe tops and fell as soon as he caught it. So 3rd down and a long 3, short 4 from the 26-yard line for the Eagles. 7:43 to play. Hanging on to a 19-13 lead over Valley Christian. 1 receiver right, 1 left. Johnson in the shotgun in the pistol. Brown the fullback, Bingham the tailback on 3rd down, and we'll call it 4. Jones in motion to the near side, takes the snap, hands it off to Bingham. Bingham has a 1st down and more, spins off a tackle, spins off a 2nd tackle, still on his feet across the 40, up to the 45-yard line, and that's going to be a pickup of 13, check that, 16 yards for Cody Bingham and another Big O Tires 1st down. Cody Bingham really racking up the yards tonight. That gives Cody Bingham 144 yards rushing tonight so far for the Eagles. We'll keep him in mind for our quality H2O Water and Ice player of the game as well. 1st and 10 Eagles from their own 45. Johnson goes under center, split backs behind him. Takes the snap, hands it to the 1st back through near side. That is Tristan Brown, who gets it up to the 48, almost 49-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play for Brown off the near side. 2nd down, just shy of midfield for the Eagles, leading 19-13 with 6:41 to play in this one. Their defense has really shut down this Valley Christian offense. The long fumble return for a touchdown, the 2nd score for the Trojans. 1 receiver to the near side, 1 to the top of the formation. Johnson takes a snap, turns, hands it to Bingham off the left side, and the pile goes forward just shy of the 1st down. A pickup of 5 on the play for Cody Bingham off the left side. It'll be 3rd down and super short for the Eagles. Cody Bingham coming to the near sidelines. He's been a workhorse tonight. How many carries does he have so far tonight? 16 carries for 148 yards, 149 yards so far for Bingham, and he comes to the near side. needs a breather. Jones in the game, it looks like, at tailback now. Johnson under center. Going to hand it to the first back through. Tristan Brown, and he's got the first down and more down to the 42-yard line. A pickup of 4. A Big O Tires first down for Tristan Brown down to the 42-yard line. That quick hitter veer is hard to stop in short yardage situations. It is not Jones that's in the game at tailback. I'll have to see who that is when they line up again. I see Jones on the near sideline. It is Ryan Jones in the game at tailback behind Chad Johnson. 1st and 10 Eagles at the Trojan 42. Man in motion across the formation. Fake the handoff. Johnson rolls to the near side and throws behind a wide open Tristan Brown. Johnson got a little bit happy feet on that one. He had plenty of time. There was nobody in the backfield with him. He had plenty of time to set his feet. Just let that one go on the run and threw behind a wide open Tristan Brown. It'll be 2nd down and 10. And probably more importantly, the clock stops with 5:05 to play in the ball game. Thatcher leads 19-13. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun with a tailback to his left. Takes the snap. Johnson runs the option left side to Bingham, who's back in the ball game. He's got a first down and out of bounds up the far sidelines. They're going to see where they spot it. He thinks he's got the first down. There's going to be a holding call against the Eagles. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty. So bring the first down back from Bingham, and it's going to make it 2nd down and long. So holding on the offense. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. That'll bring the ball back across midfield to their own 49-yard line. Second down and 22 for Thatcher from their own 49, 4:55 to play. Thatcher hanging on to a 6-point lead. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. Johnson in the shotgun. Looks like Bingham back in the game on his right hip. Man in motion, fake the handoff, back to pass. Throws left side, completes it to Jones. The big man with the reception. Spins off 1 tackle, spins off another tackle. Gets almost all of the penalty yardage back. That's going to be a pickup of 11 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 11. After the pickup by Brett Jones, the big tight end. 2 or 3 white jerseys bounced off of him as they tried to make a tackle on that one. 3rd down and 11 at the Trojan 43-yard line. Timeout called by the Thatcher Eagles. 4:06 to play. It's Thatcher 19, Valley Christian 13. We'll be back after this full timeout. Four minutes and 6 seconds left in this one. Thatcher leads at 19-13 over the Trojans. 3rd down and 11. Johnson in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side. And a false start called on the Thatcher Eagles. Before the snap, going to be a 5-yard penalty and make it 3rd down and 16 for Thatcher. They called it on Brett Jones. That'll move the ball back to the 48-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and 16 at the Trojan 48-yard line. 4:05 to play, 19-13. Eagles on top. Crew Ferris splits to the near side with Tristan Brown. Madden McGill to the top of the formation. Johnson in the shotgun with Bingham, the lone back behind him on 3rd down and long. Takes the snap. Back to pass, straight drop, looks down the field, pump fake, and Johnson sacked back at the 42-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 8 on the play, and the punt team will come on to kick it away. And an injured Eagle on the far side of the field, limping his way towards the near sideline as one of the linemen. That is number 66, Travis Larson, the junior. Headed to the near sideline, and a timeout called by Valley Christian. 3:53 to play in the ball game. 19-13, Thatcher leads it. Valley Christian going to take a timeout. They want as much time as possible when they get the ball back. We'll be back right after this. Fourth down and forever for the Thatcher Eagles after the Chad Johnson sack. 3:53 to play in the game. Valley Christian will get the ball back in this one. Paxton Eccles to punt it away from his own 28-yard line. Ethan Gomez stands near his 20-yard line. The Valley Christian fans trying to make some noise. Good snap. Kick is away. High floater short, though. It will bounce and take an Eagle roll. Gomez says gets away from it. And it will be down at the 26-yard line. That is where Valley Christian will take over. Florence starting to turn it on over at Safford. They lead at 27-13 against the Bulldogs over at Safford High School. Safford led that game 13-0 at one point. Florence has scored 27 unanswered in that one. Here it's 19-13. Eagles on top of Valley Christian with 3:43 to play. The Trojans will send J.R. Gill back out at quarterback. He did not play the first half. He's taken every snap in the second half. 4 wide receivers, one back in the backfield to his left hip. Moving right to left. Back to pass. Looks downfield. Steps up in the pocket. Pressure comes. Flag comes. And down goes McGill for an R&R Pizza sack attack back at the 20-yard line. I think the Eagles will decline the holding penalty, and they will. So that will be a loss of 7 on the sack. That's an R&R Pizza sack attack. Pizza, breadsticks, pasta, and salad. Dine-in, pickup, or delivery in the Gila Valley. Call 928-428-7775. They will take the sack, decline the holding penalty as Gill was sacked at the 19-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 17. The clock will run. 3 receivers to the top of the formation, 1 to the near side, 3:30 to play. Gill in the shotgun. Takes the snap, back to pass, looks right, throws right. Nice catch out of the backfield by Rockefeller, but he's going to lose a yard on that reception. It'll be 3rd down and long. Luke Snyder with that reception. Thought it was Rockefeller, but it was Snyder who caught that one behind him. And it'll be 3rd down and 17. Gill in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Takes the snap, rolls to the near side. Look downfield, complete, but hit immediately is 0 Chris Schoenhals. That's going to be a pickup of 3 on the play And it's going to be 4th down and 13 for the Trojans at the 22-yard line. They've got to go for it, though, with 2:26 and counting to play. And we are going to have a timeout for an injured player. I don't think it's an actual team timeout. It's an official's timeout. Schoenhals is got to leave the field. The officials say he's got to go due to an injury. So he's going to head to the sideline, and then the clock will wind again. 4th down and 13 for Valley Christian from their own 22. This is the ball game. Gill in the shotgun with 4 wide, running back to his left. 2:22 to play. Thatcher showing pressure right up the middle. Here they come, and Gill going to be hit and sacked at the 15-yard line by Jones. An R&R sack attack by Brett Jones, the middle linebacker, right up the A-gap. Will be a loss of 7 on the play and a turnover on downs to the Thatcher Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Jones didn't disguise it. Everybody in the stadium knew he was coming, walked right up to the A-gap and went untouched to Gill and brought him down for the sack. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 15 for the Thatcher Eagles. 2:14 to play. McGill to the top of the formation. 1 to the near side. Split backs behind Johnson as he goes under center on 1st and 10 at the 15. Takes the snap. Going to hand it to the first back, Chittister right side. Chittister takes the pile down to near the 10-yard line. They'll give him the 10. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the play for Chittister off the right side. Will Chittister's had a nice game tonight. He's not going to have the numbers to be our quality H2O water and ice player of the game, but he's had a really nice night for the Thatcher Eagles. 1:46 to play. 2nd down and 5 at the 10-yard line for Thatcher. 1 receiver right, 1 left, split backs behind Johnson as he goes under center for the Eagles. Takes the snap, going to hand it right side to the first back through again. And that's Cody Bingham on the carry. And a timeout called by the Valley Christian Trojans. They're going to give Bingham 2 on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and 3. 1:25 to play in the ball game. 19-13. Eagles lead it. We'll be back after this timeout. Third down and 3 for the Eagles. Hand off to Cody Bingham, right side. He slips through and he's in. Touchdown Eagles, an 8-yard touchdown run for Cody Bingham to put this one on ice for the Thatcher Eagles. A Palmer and Johnson family dental touchdown on 3rd down and 3. Cody Bingham goes the distance, and there's an injured Eagle down at the goal line. And the training staff out to check on him. 1:21 to play in the game. Thatcher goes up 25-13 as they tend to the injured Gila Monster at the goal line. Gila Monster, Thatcher Eagle, Gila Monster. That's because the training staff is wearing purple. My brain retroed back to 20 years of EAC football on this field. 1:21 to play, 25-13. We'll keep it here as they looks like it's just a cramp, and it is who is that? for the Thatcher Eagles. That is number 52, Cooper Conrad. As it's Conrad limps his way off the field as they work out that cramp. And now the Eagle special teams unit on to attempt the Burger King point after. This is Luke Marble, the junior, to come on to attempt the PAT out of the hold of Paxton Eccles. After the 8-yard touchdown run, as the Eagle special team sets up, awaiting the snap. Snap is back, hold is down, the kick is up, and it's blocked. For the second time tonight, Valley Christian has blocked an Eagle PAT. 1:21 to play, Thatcher 25, and Valley Christian 13. We'll be back after this full timeout. Marble set to kick it away for Thatcher. A low liner that's bounced around and finally fielded by an up man at the 40-yard line, and a late flag after the play. I think the Eagles going to get caught with a late hit at the end of that one. So that's going to give Valley Christian great field position around midfield. If that flag is what I think it is. Personal foul, face mask against the Eagles. So that will be a 15-yarder, and that will move the ball up to midfield for Valley Christian. Final score from Wilcox: Sholo beats Wilcox 21-7 in a 2A, 3A matchup. That 15-yard penalty will actually move the football all the way down to the Eagle 45-yard line with 1:16 to play. And that the ball was the ball should be at midfield. They spotted that as a 20-yard penalty. It should have only been a 15-yard penalty. Gill back to pass for Valley Christian. Across the middle, a diving attempt, no good at the 30-yard line. Is intended for number 19, Daniel Hammond. Second down and 10. For Valley Christian. Gill in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, 2x2. On 2nd and 10 at the Eagle 45-yard line. Hard snap count, no movement. Now back to pass. Gill has time, throws left, and it is caught, breaks a tackle, and there goes Valley Christian inside the 20, down to the 10, down to the 9-yard line. That goes to number 8, to number 9, Calvin Gage. That'll be a pickup of 10, 20, 36 yards down to the 9-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 9 for Valley Christian with 1:03 to play. Gill in the shotgun. Back to pass, straight drop, looks across the middle, throws again, and it's incomplete. And it's going to be pass interference called against the Eagles. Paxton Eccles got there early, and the flag comes out. And that's going to be a half the distance to the goal penalty. It'll be a 4-yard pass interference penalty against the Eagles. And that'll make it first and goal from the 4-yard line for Valley Christian. There's the call from the referee. Pass interference on Thatcher with 55 seconds to play. Eagles lead by 12, but Valley Christian has it first and goal at the 4. One receiver right, one left. Gill in the shotgun with running backs on either side. That's Asher Hansel and Calvin Gage. Both of them are wide receivers by trade, lined up in the backfield. Hansel in motion to the near side. Back to pass. Gill looks right, throws right, back of the end zone, incomplete, and a flag comes on the far side. And the phantom pass interference call against the Thatcher Eagles. The official's going to talk it over. Might be back-to-back pass interference calls against the Thatcher Eagles at the goal line. Pass interference on the defense. That'll be a 2-yard penalty against Valley Christian. It'll be first and goal at the 2-yard line. Gill in the shotgun, 5 wide receivers. Back to pass, looks right, throws right, incomplete at the goal line. Intended for number 9, Calvin Gage. No flags on the play this time. It'll be second and goal at the 2 for Valley Christian with 51 seconds to play. Valley Christian looks to the far sidelines to get their play call. Gill will send 3 receivers to the top, 2 to the near side, 5 wide. Gill all alone in the backfield on second and goal at the 2. Hard snap count, and Gill going to keep it himself, goes right, hit at the line of scrimmage and pulled backwards. And no gain on the play, third and goal at the 2. The clock runs, though, 40 seconds to play. Third down and goal at the 2-yard line. 27 seconds to play now. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Gill in the shotgun with Hansel to his right. For Valley Christian on third and goal at the 2. Takes the snap, back to pass, throws left, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Paxton Eccles, he's going to go 100 yards for a touchdown. He's at midfield at the foot race. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. And the Eagles, with no time on the clock, add 6 more to make it 31-13. And that's an easy Bingham Container Solutions defensive play of the game. That's it right there. The 100-yard interception return for a touchdown by Paxton Eccles to end the ball game here against the Valley Christian Trojans. The Eagles should get a chance to kick the PAT. They're lining up to do that now. That is a Palmer and Johnson Family Dental touchdown. And Paxton Eccles shows up big time on the defensive side of the football for the 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. That is the longest interception return I've seen in a live football game. And somebody is taking a timeout, or are they not going to have him kick the PAT? They are not going to have him kick the PAT. The ball game is over. Final score, Thatcher 31. And Valley Christian 13 ends it with a bang. The 100-yard interception return for a touchdown by Paxton Eccles. And the ball game is over. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back for the Open Loop Energy postgame show right after this. Welcome into the Open Loop Energy postgame show. Open Loop Energy, a proud supporter of Gila Valley Athletics and a mining partner. Final score, Thatcher wins it 31-13 over Valley Christian. Let's take a look at the stats first for the visiting Trojans. They played two quarterbacks tonight in the first half. It was Isaiah Macias. He went 7 of 13 for 63 yards and a touchdown. Carried the ball 4 times for 11 yards. He was sacked once. J.R. Gill was 7 of 13 for 65 yards in that last interception. He carried the ball 3 times for negative 14 yards. He was sacked twice. Jake Rockefeller had 14 carries for 15 yards. Calvin Gage had a catch for 36 yards there towards the end of the game. Caden Palmquist, 4 catches for 29 yards. Daniel Hammond had 2 catches for 13 yards. Chris Schoenhals had 5 catches for 40 yards and a touchdown. Jake Ulrich had 5 carries for 13 yards. Caleb Goodman had 2 carries for 5 yards. And Luke Snyder had a catch for negative 1 yard. Only 1 penalty tonight against the Valley Christian Trojans for 5 yards. 128 yards passing, just 30 yards rushing tonight. 158 total yards for the Trojans. For the Eagles, quarterback Chad Johnson was 8 of 11 passing for 110 yards and a touchdown. Carried the ball 7 times for negative 9 yards and a touchdown. He was sacked 3 times tonight and fumbled the ball once. Brett Jones had to carry for no yards, 3 catches for 33 yards. Tristan Brown had 10 carries for 28 yards and a touchdown. Will Chittister had 5 carries for 22 yards, 2 catches for 51 yards and a touchdown. Cody Bingham, tonight, 18 carries for 159 yards and a touchdown. He had 1 catch for 11 yards. Crew Ferris had a catch for 8 yards. Ryan Jones had 2 carries for negative 3 yards, 1 catch for 7 yards. 8 penalties for 56 yards against the Eagles. 110 yards passing and 197 yards rushing for 307 total yards tonight. Now we're going to pick our player of the game, our quality H2O water and ice player of the game. I think that has to go to Cody Bingham. 18 carries, 159 yards and a touchdown tonight for the Eagles. He is our quality H2O water and ice, 24-hour water and ice vending in Thatcher, Pima, and in Clifton. And the no-brainer for the defensive play of the game, brought to you by Bingham Container Solutions, is the 100 yards interception return for a touchdown by Paxton Eccles to end the game with zeros on the clock. Bingham Container Solutions. When you need the right defense from the weather for your belongings, call Bingham Container Solutions. They offer storage container sales and rentals in lengths from 10 to 45 feet. 928-322-6904. And our final score recap brought to you by Peterbilt Construction, your concrete specialist in the Gila Valley. The Eagles scored on the opening drive, 9:32 to play in the first quarter. Johnson to Chittister from 48 yards out. The kick was blocked, 6-0 Eagles. Then on the next possession, at 4:35 of the first quarter, Macias found Schoenhals from 18 yards out. The kick was good. Valley Christian took a 7-6 lead. Then with 10:30 to play in the first half, Tristan Brown got into the end zone from 8 yards out. The 2-point conversion failed, and the Eagles led 12-7. Then with 53 seconds to play in the first half, Chad Johnson called his own number from 2 yards out. The kick was good. The Eagles led 19-7 at halftime. There was no scoring in the third quarter. And then with 8:53 to play in the ballgame, the Valley Christian defense caused a Chad Johnson fumble, picked it up from 60 yards, and returned it for a touchdown. The kick was no good. VC cut the Thatcher lead 19-13. Then with 1:21 to play in the ballgame, Cody Bingham iced it with an 8-yard touchdown run. The PAT was no good. 25-13, and with zeros on the clock, and Valley Christian having the ball 3rd down and goal at the 2-yard line, Paxton Eccles picked off a pass at the goal line and outraced everybody in a white jersey for a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. Eagles win it 31-13. They move to 3-0 on the year. And Valley Christian falls to 1-2. That's 2 straight losses for the Trojans. Our next game here on KATO will be next Friday night on the road at Morenci, as the Pima Rough Riders will be back in action to take on the Morenci Wildcats on Friday the 13th in Morenci. Don't forget, though, plenty of football this weekend here on KATO. ASU Mississippi State tomorrow night at 7:30. Cardinals and Bills at 10 o'clock on Sunday. And our other sister station, Sunny 102, tomorrow night at 7:30. It will be NAU at Arizona. That'll do it for us here tonight. For my statistician, Amanda Patterson, Joey B. back in the studio. I'm Lee Patterson saying thanks for listening and watching tonight. It was an exciting ball game. Have a great rest of your weekend. Good night.